Hey friends. Okay, so in this tutorial, I'm going to walk through how I use Closetmate to automate my shares. Sometimes I will use it to send bulk offers, and also sometimes I will use it to follow new people or suggested users. So the thing that I use this for the most is definitely going to be my closet shares. I usually have this turned on every single day. And it just all throughout the day will share my closet, but it will share it according to how I select the items. So it is brought in. Once you log in, it will bring in all of your items in your closet that you have for sale. It does not bring in items that are listed as not for sale or that have already sold. So here's all the items that I have for sale. And when I say that you can select them by order. So let's say, for instance, up here at the top, if I want this Versace entry to be at the very top of my closet, that's going to be the very last thing that I select. So if I select MCM, Jimmy Choo, Louis Vuitton, Closet Console, and Versace entry, all 5 of those will end up sharing and end up being in that exact order. So when I go into my closet, it should show Versace entry first, then Closet Console, then Louis Vuitton Rare, then Jimmy Choo, and then MCM, that MCM wallet. So just make sure that the very last items that you select are the ones that you want up at the top of your closet. You can also make sure that when you're selecting them by brand. So if you want them to be organized in your closet by brand, I'll make sure that I click on all the MCMs and try and keep all of my MCMs together. Same with Louis Vuitton. If you want to keep your brands together, it just makes it more aesthetically pleasing when people log into your closet. And then the other thing that I will do, you can either do select all, and a lot of times when I do it, that's how I will start, but then I will go through and unselect items that I do not want it to share, which are usually like items that I would use for my live shows. And these are going to probably be down towards the bottom because I haven't shared them like this in a while. So I'll go through and I will unselect all the items that I do not want it to share. Like obviously I don't want it to share a shipping label. There's swimming suits I don't usually share. There's quite a few items that I don't normally share. It's normally my handbags that I will share daily. Okay, so after I have selected all the items that I wanted to share, I'll click there in the middle at the bottom. There's a share button, so you click share. Then it brings you to the mode that you want it. You can adjust it so that it shares only a certain amount per day. So I had it set on, I believe it was like 7,300 per day, so it will stop at that. You can, if somebody else then shares your item, you can set it up so that it automatically will share their items from their closet also. It will also do a return follow. So if somebody else follows you, you can turn it on so that it return follows them. Now the offer to likers, I don't usually have turned on. It's turned on right now because I just started this morning using it. So it's automatically turned on according to my last setting. So I don't normally have this turned on unless I am going to send bulk offers for all the items that I've selected. Just make sure that you are okay with all the items that you've selected being, let's say, this 12% discount. If you're fine with that, that's totally fine. You can also set it up right underneath there, right under where it says 12% price discount. You can set it up to how much you want it to delay after somebody likes it. So sometimes people will go in your closet and like multiple items. So if they have multiple items that they're interested in, you may not want it to send an offer immediately. So you can set this up so that it sends offers like, you could set it up for 10 minutes later if you want to give them time to look at the rest of the items in your closet. I usually have it set at just a couple of minutes because yes, if I do send them an offer, they can always decline it if they have other items that they're interested in. The bottom where it says power user. So I pay $9.99 per month, and I will tell you it is 1,000% worth it. So I have been using Closetmate for a little over a year now, and it has gotten me, and I wish that there was a way to find out how many it has actually gotten me in sales, but it has gotten me a lot of sales just by sharing all the time and by sending bulk offers to likers. So the power user at the bottom allows you to share in the background. So what that means is I can then click start and it will automatically do it without me having this app open. The only thing that it will not do where it shares in the background is if you share to a party. And I will show you that really fast. So let me cancel this one. So as you can see, you can share to my closet, you can share to a party, community share groups. I tried the share groups. I didn't like it. The relist, I don't do any of the relist and any of that because of Poshmark's new rules as far as relisting. You can price drop and follow. I do the follow quite a bit, and I do the my closet and share to party quite a bit. Everything else I really don't use very much. So the share to party, this will show you all the upcoming parties within Poshmark. This one, say at the top, the designer one, it starts today at 11 a.m. When you click on that, it's only going to pull in items from your closet that pertains to that party. So it's not you can't share anything from your closet. It's only the items that pertain to that party. So it hasn't brought in very many, but all of these items will pertain to that party. So we will do select all. And then if I click share right now, it's going to tell me that this party is not started yet. So it says upcoming party. So at 11 o'clock today, I can then go in and I can click this, select all, and share, and it will share to that party that's going on. Again, I don't do that one as often as I do my daily shares because here's what happens. If I go in here, do select all, and click share, and it starts sharing to the party, it will not keep it in the background. So what happens then is I have to keep my app open and just my phone sitting next to me with it open while it's sharing to that party. And I don't like that. It's not very often that I'm okay with just leaving my phone for hours sitting there sharing to a party. A lot of times I'll go to pick it up or I'll go to answer a phone call and then it stops it. You can then go back and just click resume the share to party if the party's still going on. But I just prefer to do it in a way where it's sharing to everybody and everything. So let me show you guys what this looks like. So I just clicked on all of the items in my closet for now. I'm going to unselect these three because these are the three that I want at the top. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So now at the end of the shares, when it goes through my whole closet shares, I should be able to see Versace Closet Console and Louis Vuitton Rare Python bag at the very, very top. So I'm going to click share. We're not going to send offers like this. We are going to turn on and keep that share in background on, and it's going to start. So here's what it looks like. So it will go through all of these loops, which pretty much will go, it's like a never-ending loop for me. So I can swipe up out of this. So if I go into Poshmark now and go to my closet, you will see it start to change. Now, obviously, I'm going to have to go back in and back out. But right now at the top is the Givenchy Stretch Mini Bag and the MCM Shoulder Bag. If I go back out and click my closet again, you will see that it is slowly sharing items in my closet. Once it goes through that full loop, the items at the top should be the Versace entries and that closet console. And again, I selected all of them, so it's going to take a little while. So I'm not going to wait for you guys to see all of that. But it's going to at least go through and share your items all day long. So it's sharing in people's news feeds. It's sharing to other people that follow you. It will also share to, and it will follow other people that follow you. So it for me, you guys, it's been incredibly helpful as far as sharing my items, sharing or sending out bulk offers, and getting more follows, more people into my closet. So I hope that was helpful for you guys, and we'll see you guys next time.